up everyone, this is Elite Kickboxer 98 and today I'm going to be doing a review of the Tanfoglio Witness 1911. Now this is a CO2 Blowback 1911. It is the .177 caliber 4.5 millimeter metal BBs. This is not an airsoft gun, this is an air gun. It does not have the orange tip, but I'm going to be doing a video of that next, so if you want, go check that out. So this gun, I opened it up just once just to see what it looks like. It's absolutely amazing. Now, I'm doing an unboxing of it, and I'm also going to do a review, and then I'm going to go outside and shoot it and then chrono it as well. So I'll get there as much as I could. So this is what I have so far. This is the box. Now I took it out just to look at it, but for the most part I never played with it. I never put CO2, never shot it, nothing like that. So it's a .177 caliber. It's supposed to have a velocity of about 320 FPS and the magazine capacity of about 18 BBs. But I'm going to be weighing it for you in just a second so you can see. So once I open it, that's what it looks like. You got just directions, how to put everything together. Now this is the full metal version except for the grips. Everything on this gun is metal except for these grips right here. And it looks, and I'm telling you, this feels like a real gun. As soon as I took it out, I thought it was a real gun. First off, we just got some metal BBs, silver ones. Put to the side. We got our typical Allen wrench screw that comes with all of these CO2 guns that you have to use the Allen wrench to adjust CO2 in the magazine. And last but not least, we have the gun. So this gun is absolutely amazing. It feels so realistic, and I went to Bass Pro Shop, held a real pistol, so I know what a real one feels like. But this is just, it's amazing. So the magazine's in here. Well, to take it out, just gonna hit the magazine release button. It's gonna pop out. This is metal too. The magazine's metal except for this little tip right here might be plastic. I can't tell. I probably is metal, and then same with this one. I'm just not 100% sure, but everything else is metal. So now that you have that, so on the left side we have Tanfoglio Witness 1911, .177 caliber, 4.5 millimeter. Other side we have the warning. Now this warning is on here forever. You cannot take it off. Alright. And alright, so this is the CO2 blowback, so that way every time you pull the trigger, the slide will come back and it will go forward. So magazine, the hammer is like this. Pull it back, or if you want to decock it, just hold that and let go slightly. The sights, I don't know if you could, how well you could see the sights, but typical iron sights that you'd have on the 1911. No like dots or anything for like in the darkness, but I mean, it's a nice gun. It's not a big deal. So if the magazine was empty when it's in there, you pull it back, it will lock back. And as you can see, the inside barrel is it's an outside barrel to represent like the normal length or width, and then inside you have the 4.5 millimeter barrel for the BBs. Now just magazine release, and it goes forward. And you could see inside here, so you can see like that. Just hopefully you could see. Put the magazine inside, and then you could see it. To load the magazine up, you're just gonna get the BBs, these BBs, and you're gonna pull this little knob down, and you're gonna hold it all the way down. It's a little hard to pull, but get the hang of it. And you put the BBs to the top, and they'll just slide up. Once that's ready, just put it in the gun, magazine release, and you could fire. So I'm gonna do just I put the CO2 in there just to show you guys what it sounds and looks like. But like I said, I'm gonna do the BBs in a few seconds. Give me a second. All right, I'm gonna make sure you hear that leak. Before I do anything, I'm just gonna take out a scale and I'm gonna weigh the gun. Now the gun is unloaded, no magazine, weighs in about 1.64 pounds. With the magazine and the CO2, it's about 2.1 pounds. The magazine and the CO2 is about 0.45 pounds. So this is in here, CO2's in there. There's no BBs, I'm gonna do that outside. And also the safety works, but only if the hammer is pulled back. And I also want to point out, since this is a 1911, the trigger can't be pulled unless you hold this, and then you could pull it. And like I said, everything on here is metal, everything except for these plastic grips. And take it apart, I'm not 100% sure, but I might be able to show you when I get outside and do it. That will have a little bit more time to look over it. So, alright, so I'm going to put the magazine in, pull it back, and this is my first time shooting it, remember. And when you shoot it and it's empty, it stays back. Drop the magazine out. If I were to put another one in, pull it back, and you can see it from this side. Alright, so that's what that looks like. Like I said, extremely nice gun. I did not know how nice this gun was until I got it. This is definitely the most realistic pistol I have, and I have some pretty realistic ones like the Luger. A Beretta, and a revolver. They're awesome, but this, because it's all full metal, it's the weight, how it looks, how it functions, just everything about it looks real. So I'm gonna go outside and I'm gonna do the shooting test now. Alright, so to take it apart, it's actually really simple. It just took me a second. So all you have to do is, now I just want to first show you that there are two slots right here. You need it to be on that slot, which is the one closest to the back. You're just going to slide back, and once this little point matches up with the back one, you're just going to at the same time push this inwards. So I'm pushing it using this finger, and it's up, and you're just going to pull it up. It slides extremely simply off, or easily off. Now once that's out, you could just slide this right off. Now this is the Airgun version, so there is no hop up right here. Airsoft one does, the 6mm one, the orange tip, this does not. So this is how you take the slide off. This is not how you take the gun apart completely at all, just how to take the slide off. So just gonna put that back in there, and hold on, take me a second. Because when I did this the first time, the whole thing didn't go back. Alright, just give me a second. There we go. Alright, sorry about that. That just took me a second. I'm going to push it right in there. And once it clicks in, you're good. That's all you have to do. Sorry about that. Just took me a second. It's kind of like the second time taking the slide off. Get used to it eventually. But once that's done, means gun's ready to fire again. And so now we're going to go shoot it. Alright, so I just want to say before I do this that I was wrong. The BBs don't exactly go in here. You have to pull this back and they go in through this square part here. But if you load the BBs too much, this will get pushed out, and so you want to make sure the BBs don't go further than this change in difference from the outside, because if you pull it back too much, this little thing will pop out and it won't feed right. So gun's in there. Now I'm just gonna do a few shots in the chrono. So it's gonna turn that on. and I'm using 0.12 gram BBs. It's chronoing at about like 260, but I don't think that's right. Just not the best chronograph. Let's try it again, see if different. Yeah, it's still saying 250. There's no way shooting that low, but this isn't the best chronograph. I have to get a new one. Anyway, might as well finish out the rest of the shots in the target. Only 2 shots left. Now, as you can see, it's kind of empty now. So I'm just gonna load that up real quick. Alright, so I just put the BBs back in there. I will fire the rest of the magazine. That's it of this. And for the record, my accuracy was not great because if I held it up to my eyesight, it'd be like this. So kind of can't do that. Alright, sorry about that. Well, obviously, as you can see, I'm doing a little bit more. I did not plan on this, but I decided to use my new chronograph. The other one is junk. It's completely junk. This one works super well. I love it. So I'm just going to be showing you .177 caliber BBs and just how it shoots. Let's see. Maybe it wasn't that off. 277, 283, 270. .253, 252. Maybe it wasn't that off. So this is what it's shooting. It's shooting about 250 FPS, the .177 caliber. That's surprising. 250, yeah, it's about 250. So I'm just gonna finish off the mag. Yeah, 242. It's about 250 average. So that's actually really surprising, and this chronograph is accurate. So I mean, it still shoots nice. Love it. Just not as hard as you'd think. Probably because it converts most of the CO2 to pulling the slide back. Anyway, that's it. Well, if you have any questions, definitely put in the comment section. I'll see you next time. For real this time.